The story of the Alnwick Poison Garden begins centuries ago, nestled within the storied grounds of Alnwick Castle in Northumberland, England. This ancient fortress, with its imposing stone walls and sweeping green lawns, has witnessed the rise and fall of dynasties and the evolution of the land that surrounds it. In 1750, the first Duke of Northumberland, a passionate enthusiast of science and botany, sought to transform the castle's grounds into a masterpiece of horticultural art. He enlisted the legendary landscape architect Lancelot Capability Brown, whose vision would shape not only Alnwick but the very idea of the English garden itself. For generations, the gardens flourished as a symbol of beauty, order, and refinement. Neatly trimmed hedges, vibrant flower beds, and tranquil pathways created a living tapestry, a sanctuary where families strolled and stories unfolded among harmless blooms and fragrant shrubs. Yet the tides of history are relentless. After the devastation of World War II, the garden, like so many across Britain, fell into neglect. The once proud flower beds wilted, and the laughter that once echoed through the grounds faded into silence. Weeds crept in, overtaking the carefully tended beds. The grand landscape, once a jewel of the estate, became a tangled wilderness, its former elegance hidden beneath layers of wild growth and neglect. For nearly 50 years the garden slumbered in obscurity. Brambles and decay claimed the land, and the memory of its splendor faded from local memory, leaving only whispers of what once was. Everything changed in 1995 when Jane Percy became the new Duchess of Northumberland. As her family settled into the castle, she wandered through the overgrown grounds, struck by both their haunting beauty and their potential for rebirth. Instead of simply restoring the garden to its former traditional glory, Jane Percy envisioned something far more daring, a garden that would challenge, educate, and captivate all who entered. She imagined a space that would spark curiosity and ignite the imagination, a place where every plant had a story to tell, some beautiful, some dark, and some downright deadly. In the forgotten soil of Alnwick, the seeds of a new vision were about to be sown. This would not be a garden of mere ornament, but a living collection of the world's most dangerous plants. From the ashes of beauty and order, a new chapter was set to unfold. A garden shrouded in danger, mystery, and intrigue, where every leaf and petal could conceal a deadly secret. The transformation was about to begin, and the world would soon discover the dark allure of the Alnwick Poison Garden. When Jane Percy inherited the gardens, she rejected the idea of another traditional display. Inspired by a visit to Italy's Medici Poison Garden and a medieval hospital in Scotland, she became fascinated by the dual nature of plants, healing and deadly. The Duchess realized a garden of killers would be far more compelling than one of mere beauty. Her vision, a place to educate and thrill, revealing the hidden dangers in everyday plants. She enlisted experts and landscape architects to bring this daring idea to life. In 2005, the Alnwick Poison Garden opened behind black iron gates marked with a skull and crossbones. These plants can kill. The garden quickly became a sensation, drawing visitors eager to explore its dark secrets. The once neglected plot was reborn as a world-famous botanical curiosity. Alnwick's garden was no longer just beautiful, it was notorious. Step through the gates, and you're immediately transported into a realm where beauty and danger intertwine in the most unexpected ways. Here, every plant you see could be hiding a deadly secret. This is not your average garden. This is a place where every leaf, stem, and petal could be a potential killer, waiting in plain sight. The Poison Garden is home to over 100 toxic, intoxicating, and narcotic species. Each plant here has its own chilling story, woven through centuries of myth, medicine, and murder. Take the castor bean plant, for example. Its glossy seeds contain ricin, one of the most lethal substances known to man. Ingesting just a few seeds can be fatal, making it a silent assassin in the plant world. Then there's monkshood, with its striking purple flowers that seem to beckon you closer. But beware, even brushing against its leaves can cause numbness, and its toxins have been known to trigger cardiac arrest in mere moments. Deadly nightshade, or belladonna, is another master of disguise. Its shiny black berries look almost inviting, but they can cause terrifying hallucinations, paralysis, and even death if consumed. Throughout history, these plants have played roles in assassinations, hunting, and even beauty rituals. Their toxins have been used to tip arrows, poison rivals, and create potions with deadly consequences. The garden's expert guides share chilling tales of how these plants have shaped legends and real-life tragedies, turning each specimen into a living lesson in deception and danger. In this garden, beauty is a mask for menace. The most vibrant blooms often hide the most potent threats, luring the unsuspecting with their charm. The poison garden stands as a living warning. Never judge a plant by its petals. Danger can be disguised in the most alluring forms. Every leaf and berry here tells a story of survival, of cunning, and of the ever-present threat that lurks in nature's shadows. This is nature's dark side, on full display, a haunting reminder that sometimes the most beautiful things can be the most dangerous of all. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration like this. The Poison Garden's most unsettling lesson is that danger often hides in plain sight. Many of its deadliest residents are common garden plants. Laurel hedges release cyanide when crushed, and foxglove's beautiful flowers contain chemicals that can stop a heart. Even the delicate lily of the valley, popular in bouquets, is highly toxic. These familiar plants remind us that the line between beauty and danger is razor thin. The garden doesn't aim to frighten but to educate, urging us to respect and understand the plants we live with. Awareness, not panic, is the goal. In the world of plants, knowledge is the best defense. The Poison Garden is a living archive of infamous poisons, most notably ricin and strychnine. The castor bean plant's ricin was used in the notorious umbrella assassination of Georgy Markov in 1978, a chilling tale of espionage and silent death. The strychnine tree, native to Asia, produces seeds that cause violent convulsions and death. Its reputation cemented in both real-life murders and classic detective fiction. These plants are more than curiosities. They are reminders of how nature's chemistry has shaped history, crime, and culture. Ricin and strychnine have become legendary symbols of death, featured in everything from Agatha Christie novels to modern TV dramas. By growing them, the garden connects botany to the darker chapters of human imagination. Here, the line between science and story blurs. The plants are both evidence and warning. The Poison Garden is where history's most feared toxins grow side by side. Beyond killers, the Poison Garden features a high-security cage for mind-altering plants. Here grow the opium poppy, source of morphine and heroin, cannabis, both medicine and controversy, and tobacco, responsible for millions of deaths. These plants are displayed not to sensationalize but to educate about addiction, medicine, and the complex relationship between humans and narcotics. The garden holds special licenses and strict controls, making this exhibit a living conversation about the fine line between relief and ruin. Visitors see the real sources of global crises and debates. The caged plants strip away myth, revealing the raw power and risk of nature's chemistry. This is a museum of human desire and danger. The lesson? Our choices with these plants have shaped history, and continue to do so. With so many deadly plants, safety is paramount at the Poison Garden. Visitors are strictly forbidden to touch, smell, or taste anything. Some toxins can be absorbed through skin or inhaled. All tours are guided by experts who share stories and science, ensuring everyone stays on safe paths and away from danger. Raised coffin-shaped beds and locked cages for the most dangerous species add extra layers of protection. Even the air can be hazardous on hot days, with some plants releasing toxic fumes. The garden's strict rules support its true mission: education. It's not just about learning plant names, but about understanding the risks and respect nature demands. The Poison Garden teaches botany, chemistry, and history, all through the lens of danger. It's a lesson in caution, curiosity, and awe. Here, respect for nature is not optional, it's essential. The Poison Garden reveals a profound truth. The difference between poison and cure is often just the dose. Foxglove, deadly in the wrong hands, is the source of life-saving heart medicine. The yew tree, long feared for its toxicity, gave us Taxol, a breakthrough cancer drug. Ancient healers used plants like henbane and nightshade as anesthetics. Dangerous, but sometimes life-saving. The garden's paradox is clear. What can kill can also heal. Scientific understanding transforms threats into therapies. The Poison Garden is a living monument to this delicate balance. Here, every plant is both danger and hope. Why do crowds flock to a garden of death? What is it about the forbidden, the dangerous, that draws us in, even when we know the risks? Because we're drawn to danger, especially when it's safely contained. There's a thrill in standing close to something deadly, knowing you're protected by just a sign or a fence. It's a safe way to flirt with fear, to satisfy our curiosity about the unknown. The Poison Garden is a botanical thriller, offering the excitement of risk without real peril. It's like stepping into a living mystery novel where every path and plant has a secret to reveal. Each plant is a character in stories of murder, magic, and medicine. Socrates' hemlock, the assassin's ricin, the witch's belladonna. These plants have shaped history, inspired legends, and changed the course of lives. The garden awakens our primal caution, reminding us that nature is not always benign. It's a place where beauty can be deceptive and danger lurks in the most unexpected forms. It's a powerful classroom, teaching respect and awareness in a world where many have forgotten which plants can harm. Here, knowledge is as important as curiosity, and every lesson could be a lifesaver. The blend of education and morbid curiosity is irresistible. We come to marvel, to learn, and to feel the shiver of standing close to danger. Alnwick's Poison Garden proves a garden can be more than beautiful, it can be unforgettable. It lingers in your mind long after you leave, a place where fascination and fear intertwine. It's a place where history, science, and suspense grow side by side. Every visit is a journey through time, myth, and biology. Here, beauty and danger are two sides of the same leaf. The allure of the garden lies in this delicate balance. The whisper of the Poison Garden calls to the curious and the brave, inviting them to look, learn, and beware. In this living labyrinth, every step is a reminder. Sometimes the most beautiful things are also the most dangerous. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysterious and deadly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating explorations. And click the notification bell so you never miss an adventure. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. We truly appreciate you spending your time with us. Take care, stay curious, and goodbye for now.